Happy Friday, Eric Bibel with the Bible team at Neo Home Loans. If you're like me, you saw those headlines this week and wanted to cringe. Mortgage rates broke multi-decade highs, pushing in some instances at some points over 7.25. And I know if you're like me, you probably fielded a ton of questions from worried clients, worried partners of what is happening? Why is this taking place when really the collective narrative shows that rates should be lower, given the fact that the drum has been beat that inflation was driving mortgage interest rates? So what I want to do is unpack that. There is silver lining in anything and everything that we encounter. And I really want to paint a picture for you of where that silver lining is, explain what's happening, and ultimately where things go from here. So first and foremost, yes, I saw the headline too. And at first it was, here we go again. And really wanting to unpack that. And let's rewind to October of 22 when we saw these levels again. It was actually October 21st of 2022 when we saw mortgage-backed securities break this level and in turn push mortgage rates above 7.25. And it felt like the market was stopping. But we have to look at the clients that took that opportunity and purchased real estate into the close of the year. They were able to command properties at below market asks with less competition, and those homes now have appreciated past their purchase levels. So again, if we can use history to essentially advance what will happen next, we know rates will come down. That is not the question. The question really becomes, one, how high will they go? But two, when will they correct? And that's really the thing that we need to focus on. The silver lining here is transactions are still happening. Just 2 weeks ago, it was not a common call to hear, hey, we've got 10 plus offers in hand. The home's going to go for 10, 15, 20% over list. Will this recent run in rates change a little bit of the narrative in the already depressed inventory market? Well, if it's anything like October, we should see some gradual pullback, which will be a welcome relief for our buyers. So here, as I mentioned before, silver lining, that is the silver lining. And as we saw in October, the months following October, we saw rates break into the low sixes, high fives. Now, again, I don't know if that will happen. I am definitely been inaccurate in my forecast as of late, as have a number of very formidable individuals within the mortgage and finance space. But looking at the technical analysis, there is a strong argument to be made that as things have gone up, there is a good baseline set that we're going to see a sharp reversal. And it's really now going to be dictated around labor, where yes, we started this rate hike drama centered around inflation. Inflation has cooled. Now, there are some signs that inflation could potentially ramp back up, specifically in the energy sectors. But from where we were this time last year to now, inflation undoubtedly has come down. The Fed's primary focus now is on employment and spending. Employment is going to be the conduit to future inflation. Until we see the labor market pull back, we're going to be really in this channel. And historically entering into the close of the year, we do typically see a seasonal pullback for employment. So here, that could be the silver lining for rates into the close of the year. But yes, time will tell. The Fed will meet next month. We'll understand a clearer picture of what their expectations are going forward, which could either fuel the recent run in rates or it could improve the run in rates if they provide a clearer picture of what their outcome is. Here nor there, we're going to be here. We're going to continue to tackle it. And the best part is people still need a place to live. We can be those individuals to help those people find the place to live. I've also included last week National Housing Survey results. As we've seen really through the better part of this year, activity is still very high. Homes, if priced correctly, are selling above list, multiple offers, and we're seeing that in almost every market. Same is true now. And yes, interest rates have climbed. And again, I've said that multiple times throughout this message, but the reality is we're going to be okay through this cycle. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. And when that light appears more brightly, we will be here to win. As always, I'm here should you need anything. If there's any questions, scenarios, or help in advancing this message, we'd love the opportunity to speak with you. Feel free to reach out as needed. Thank you and make it a great weekend.